Hey there, are you in the market for a weight loss coach? Well, look no further because today we are going to give you every piece of information you need to know before you hire that weight loss coach. I'm Haley Pulley, the head coach here at My Body Tutor, and I'm here with Adam Gilbert, the founder of My Body Tutor. And today we are going to share with you our definitive list of questions to consider before you hire that coach. So, Adam, what exactly is a weight loss coach?
Yeah, very simply, a weight loss coach is a professional who helps you lose weight. And they do this through coaching, support, ideally accountability. And what they should be doing is helping you lose weight in a way that's sustainable by helping you change your relationship with food, by helping you change your behaviors, your mindsets, and habits. So Haley, tell us, what do weight loss coaches do?
All right, so, you gave us a little sneak peek on that. You mentioned they coach, they support, they offer accountability. They do those things. They also come up with plans. They often will collaborate with clients to create, plans for eating, for food, for fitness, what you're going to do in terms of activity or exercise. But, bigger picture is like there's somebody who's trying to map out what's coming, right? So they're going to help you develop a routine of healthy practices, ways of living, sort of a center, a foundational baseline to get you healthy, keep you healthy. And then as those obstacles come up in life, as they always do, they're going to help you navigate those, troubleshoot those. They're going to keep you focused. They're going to inspire you. They're going to coach you through it. They're going to remind you, we don't stop. We might need to pull back. We might need to dial it back and take a break. But they are going to kind of be the foot on the gas pedal all the way through the journey, even when the client doesn't really want to do it, right? So that coach is going to be that force behind the progress. So Adam, exactly how does weight loss coaching work?
Yeah, so weight loss coaching is a very collaborative approach, right? We want to learn about you, your goals, your objectives, all sorts of things. But most importantly, we want to create a plan for you that is catered to you, that is customized to you, that is based on the realities of your life. Because if it's not, then it's just a cookie cutter approach, right? And there's no coaching really, right? So we come up with a plan that you feel comfortable with, right? We agree on this plan. We hold you accountable to the plan. But most importantly and inevitably, there's going to be challenges along the way. And we're going to help you through those challenges, right? We're going to help you get to the root of the issue, the root causes, because when you do that, then you're making changes, that are lasting, right? They're once and for all. They're not just a short-term fix. So that's essentially how weight loss coaching, works. We come up with a plan, we hold you to it, and then we work through any issues that come along the way until we reach your goal in a sustainable way.
Adam, so tell us, is weight loss coaching actually effective?
Yes. I mean, listen, obviously I'm biased. I've been at this since 2007. We've helped thousands of people lose weight and keep it off for good. But I've seen what it can do firsthand, right? And people who haven't been able to change their behaviors, change their relationship with food, have been successful with us. And that is because of the coaching, right? We're getting to the root of the issue. We're supporting them. We're guiding them. We're holding them accountable each and every day. And that's key, right? And, the question you need to ask yourself is, a lot of people think, well, I know what to do. Well, if you know what to do, why haven't you done it, right? And what we all know is knowing what to do and actually doing it is very, very different, right? And that's the area we obsess over, is helping you do what you know you should do, sometimes you know how to do. And it's the combination of daily accountability, daily support, daily guidance, and really helping you get through anything and everything that gets in the way, right? A weight loss journey, to me, is one of the most worthwhile journeys there is. Anything that, is in pursuit of better health and fitness is the most worthwhile journey. But like any journey, there's ebbs and flows, right? There's highs and lows. There's days where, we feel motivated. There's days where we don't. And you need to be honest with yourself. What happens on those days where you don't feel motivated? What happens on those days where you don't feel like it or you don't feel like showing up? And one of the many benefits of a coach is they can help you work through those feelings. And again, they're with you every step of the way. So even when you're not feeling it, they will be there pushing you, guiding you, supporting you, and holding you accountable.
I'm guessing somebody out there is probably thinking, well, can you lose weight without a coach? What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, so absolutely. And if you can, all the power to you, sincerely. There is not a better pursuit than your health and fitness. But you need to be honest with yourself because, perhaps you've even lost weight in the past, but have you been able to sustain it? And there's a very big difference between willing yourself, and white knuckling it to kind of just eat less for as long as you can until eventually, like a rubber band, you snap back and go back to your old ways. But in order to lose weight sustainably, which of course is, I would assume, one of the reasons why you're here, is, you need to learn how to change your relationship with food, right? You need to understand why you're eating and how you're eating and how food is serving you, right? Changing your, as we like to say, your MPH, your mindset, psychology, and habits. You can't just, again, if you don't do that, then it's just going to be a short-term fix, right? You have to learn about nutrition, right? The right foods to eat, the foods that serve you, the foods that don't serve you. And then, of course, you have to develop skills to be accountable, right? Accountable to yourself. And personally, I think those are very, rare. Most people, they show up for other people, but when it comes to themselves, they always let themselves down, right? And when you have an external coach, when you have external motivation and accountability, it helps you develop that internal accountability, that internal motivation. So you no longer need a coach, but a coach can help you get there, right? They can help you develop that. And I think so often we kind of beat ourselves up because we don't have that, or we feel like we should be able to do it, or we even know how to do it, but we're not doing it. Yes, you can lose weight without a coach, but you need to ask yourself, where are you right now? What have you tried in the past? And where do you want to go, right? And, yes, I've been at this for over, since 2007, but I sincerely believe a coach can help you get to where you want to be faster, quicker, more effectively, and most importantly, in a sustainable way.
All right, so I'm guessing some of you out there watching are saying to yourself, okay, well, how do I know if I need a weight loss coach? So Adam, let's kind of run through some of the telltale signs that somebody could benefit from a coach. What do you think?
Sure. So number one, if you know what to do, but you can't seem to make yourself do it.
Yeah, we hear that one a lot. Stuck in a rut. I'm stuck in a rut and I can't seem to get out of it. That's another one we hear.
Yep. If you feel like you've tried everything under the sun, right? I've tried everything, right? Then, it might be time for a coach.
Yes, absolutely. How about making promises to yourself that you don't keep? That one is really painful.
Yes, I think, we've all been lied to, but I think the worst feeling in the world is being lied to by yourself. It erodes your confidence. It erodes a lot of things. So yes, that's a powerful one too, because when you do keep promises to yourself, I think it impacts every other aspect of your life. And it's a beautiful thing. Which leads me to my last thing, which is, you're constantly making plans and you're not following through with them. If you're constantly saying like, all right, I'll start fresh tomorrow, or I'll start fresh Monday, or I'll start fresh next month, or, once in a while it's a Monday and it's the first of the month, then it's really exciting. If you're constantly doing that, then I would say you're a perfect candidate for a coach. And the last thing is, if you find yourself hating to let other people down, for a lot of people, we're very good at, showing up for other people, but not for ourselves. And that's another sign that you're, a perfect candidate for a coach.
So Adam, we have to talk money. How much is a weight loss coach going to charge us?
Yeah, so typically anywhere between $30 to $200 per hour, right? But you also need to ask yourself, what are you getting for that hour? Personally, again, I know I'm biased because I, started my body tutor, but I don't think sessions are all that helpful, because I think certainly knowledge is important, but to me, it's not so much a lack of knowledge, it's a lack of consistent action, right? And in order to get consistent action, you need daily support, daily coaching, daily guidance, and daily accountability. And so many coaches charge, a per session fee. It's like, let's have a phone session, or maybe they'll even meet you at the grocery store, in your house, or whatever it might be, or you go there. But that's, again, like what happens between those sessions. To me, that's where all the magic happens. The question is, how much does a weight loss coach charge? That is the amount. But, I think we try to flip it and say, you know what, we want to be with you every single day. And because of that, that's why we get the results we do. So is a weight loss coach worth it, Haley?
I mean, let's look at the numbers again. Studies show that nearly 65% of people who hire a weight loss coach are more likely to achieve their goals. And that's pretty compelling, when you really think about it. And so, yeah, I would say it is worth it. I will caution, there are a couple things you want to watch out for. If you find a weight loss coach and you hire them, and all they do is comment on your food, that might be a red flag. You're probably not going to get where you want to go. You also want to make sure they're there for you when you need them. So again, if you're paying for that coaching, for that accountability, for that support, for that guidance, they got to show up, all right? So make sure that's going to contribute to your being successful. And then the last thing is if you're paying for a weight loss coach and you feel like you're just another number to them, it's going to be hard for you to achieve your goals. So yes, it is worthwhile so long as they're an effective coach.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
When you say they're only commenting on your food, what do you mean by that?
So they might just be telling you bagels are not good. You should eat oatmeal instead. Instead of going, hey, I've noticed that you eat a bagel most mornings. Would you be open to having a discussion about that choice? Because I see an opportunity for us to move you toward your goal if you're willing to make some changes. And if you're not, we'll find another spot to make changes.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I think, of that as when someone's only commenting on your food, it's more of an eat this, don't eat that approach, right? It's like good
Right.
job, bad job. And again, for the most part, I think we know what's good for us. We know what's not good for us. The real question is, why can't we do it? And a big part of that has to be with changing your MPH, as we call it, right? Your mindset, psychology, and habits, and ultimately your relationship with food. And I think a really powerful coach, a world-class coach, is going to help you change your relationship with food. Because when you change your relationship with food, it takes willpower out of the equation, right? You no longer have to struggle like, oh, I can't resist these cookies, or whatever it is, because the way you think about those cookies is completely different. So I think it's really important to find a coach who can do more than just give you a plan, so to speak, right? A plan is certainly important, but to me, that's like, table stakes. You need something more than that.
Okay, Adam. So how do we find a weight loss coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think, there's numerous ways. You can ask around, you can look online, you can, ask people who've lost weight, but I think personally you need to, see if they have, third-party verified reviews. I think that always helps. I think you need to find out how they actually work, right? Is it in person? Is it via Zoom? Is it on the phone? Is it daily? Is it weekly? Is it bi-weekly? I think those are the types of questions you need to ask yourself. What their track record is, how long they've been around for. To me, that's how I would do it. That's how, when I love, obviously, I believe in coaching more than anything. So when I'm looking for a coach, that's typically what I do.
So Adam, this question seems rather important. Let's talk about what trainings or certifications we might want to be looking for when hiring a weight loss coach.
Yeah, so certifications and trainings are wonderful, right? It certainly shows a level of seriousness, a level of professionalism. But the truth is, certifications for this industry are not regulated, right? So, you can have any sort of certification, but what does that actually mean? To me, it's way more important that the coach knows how to help you get from where you are to where you want to be, right? That they have extensive experience, that they have results. Because, there's a lot of people, and we've been at this since 2007, who have a ton of certifications and trainings, and they have no idea what to do when their client can't follow through on the plan, right? And to me, giving someone a plan of here's what to eat, here's not what to eat is only like the price of admission, so to speak. That's table stakes. A great coach is going to know how to get you out of your own way, right? They're going to know how to help you change your relationship with food. So a certification is certainly nice, but don't let it be the end all. It's not the end all be all. Ideally, you're looking for someone with results, extensive experience, third party reviewed sites. Those are the types of things that are way more powerful to me. So Haley, what should you look for in a weight loss coach?
All right. Well, first of all, we do have to take into account what's in your budget, right? The numbers we gave out earlier, $30 an hour, all the way up to $200 or more an hour. You really have to consider what kind of money do you have to invest in a coaching program or process. So that would be the first thing. And then once you figure out your budget, start to hone in on some optional coaches or coaching programs that fit in that budget. And you really want to look for a couple of things in a coach. Number one, do they fit? right? It is kind of like finding like your primary care doctor or your dentist or your hairstylist, right? Like you want to make sure you kind of jive with this person, or a therapist, you know? So really you want to look and make sure that this person kind of fits you, you fit them. You want to make sure you feel like they're personalizing the coaching approach, the coaching program they're offering to you, that it doesn't feel like this cookie cutter program that they're just handing over meal plans and exercise plans and not really taking into account who you are, what your lifestyle is, right? That's really, really important. You also want to get a sense that they're proactive, that they're always thinking 2, 3, 4, 10 steps ahead of you, right? Like it's not just enough to kind of check in and see how the day went. They want to know what's coming up for you. What can I help you with? What can we plan for? So you want to get a sense that that coach is really proactively leading you on your journey. All right. And so these are a couple of things I think are really, really important. The last thing, again, do they have a proven track record, right? They might not be like the most awesome, amazing personality or anything like that, but if they get results, you can bet they're doing something right. So those are some of the things I would consider when hiring a coach.
All right, Haley. So what happens after I've chosen my coach?
Okay, so here are some of the things you can expect. First and foremost, your coaches want to they're going to want to get on a phone call with you and learn about you, get acquainted with you, start building rapport, and then you guys are going to strategize together typically and come up with a plan of action. So this will include talking about what food to eat, when to eat it, kind of looking at a routine that you may want to implement, and then they'll, most likely talk about fitness or activity, exercise, things like that. Now, in order for that process to move along, you typically do need to do some sort of tracking. So your coach would talk with you about how you're going to share what you're doing with them, and at what intervals. You'll also likely have check-in calls. They might be weekly. They might be like if you come to my body tutor, we do have a program that offers daily check-in calls. It really depends on the coach and their program. And then the last thing you can expect is to do some troubleshooting. And that's really, again, that's where the coach really should be shining as far as their value. And the key to that is open and honest, direct, and timely communication, not only on your end, but the coach's end as well. If something's not working, you have to tell the coach. If you're frustrated, tell the coach. Now, a really good coach is going to see that it's not working, and they're going to see that you're frustrated, and they're going to reach out to you proactively and help you troubleshoot and overcome those obstacles in the way. So that's a little of what you can expect once you hire that coach and get going. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, check out the link for another great video right here.
And if you're having trouble staying consistent, if you feel like you know what to do but just can't seem to do it, I invite you to check out our coaching program. It's in the link below. We offer one-to-one accountability, coaching, support. I know you're going to love it, and let's go. Together we can make it happen.